Tonight, several developing stories as we come on the air. The critical midterm elections, where the key races stand tonight on the eve of the election. A dead heat, and this is all about turnout now. Also breaking tonight, what could be a hurricane bearing down on Florida. That system then heading right up the East Coast to New York City and the Northeast. And House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, her first interview on the attack and on her future in Congress. First tonight, the key races in the battlegrounds down to the wire tonight. The Pennsylvania showdown between John Fetterman and Dr. Mehmet Oz. President Biden and former President Obama in Pennsylvania making the case for Fetterman. Dr. Oz joined in Pennsylvania by former President Trump. The closing argument they made together. In Georgia tonight, another dead heat. Senator Raphael Warnock and his Republican challenger Herschel Walker neck and neck. Senator Warnock and what he said today about Herschel Walker. And tonight, Walker making his closing argument. Republicans needing just one seat to take back control of the Senate, just 5 seats to take control of the House. What we're seeing in these final hours, Eva Pilgrim and Steve Osunsami live in the battlegrounds. Rick Klein and Rachel Scott at the big boards tonight. The key numbers to watch as we head into election night.
From ABC News election headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight with David Muir.
Good evening tonight from ABC News election headquarters here in New York City on the eve of this crucial midterm election. We have several developing stories as we come on the air tonight. What could soon be a hurricane bearing down on Florida tonight and then right up the East Coast. Also, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, her first interview on the attack on her husband, the police at her door, and Speaker Pelosi tonight on her future in Congress. But we are going to begin tonight, of course, with the critical midterm election where the key Senate races that will determine control of the Senate are in a dead heat going into Election Day. This will all come down to turnout. And take a look at this tonight. These are the 2 numbers you're going to hear from us over and over again on election night, this time tomorrow night. The numbers 1 and 5. Republicans need a net gain of just 1 seat to take back control of the Senate. A net gain of just 5 seats to take back control of the House. Of course, we're also tracking the 36 races for governor playing out across this country. I'm going to be joined here in the studio, of course, this time tomorrow night by our powerhouse political team. It's not going to be this quiet 24 hours from now. And in a moment, Rick Klein, Rachel Scott, both over at the big boards with the key numbers tonight, the states to watch. They've got a bit of a voter's guide to help you through early tomorrow night, what to be looking for early. I want to get right over to the big boards tonight. Our political director, Rick Klein, Rachel Scott, who covers Congress, both with us here. Rick, you're a veteran at this. Normally behind the scenes for years. Tonight, we're going to put you right in front of the camera and straight through election night. First, the 3 states that you have been saying to watch very closely on election night: Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Nevada.
Yeah, these are your big 3. You've got Georgia, which is now controlled by Democrats, Pennsylvania now by Republicans. We're opportunity for the Republicans, and it's going to be a late night out there.
Yeah, this is going to be the ground game, all about the ground game in Nevada. Rick, thank you. You'll be here all night long. Rachel Scott with us again tonight from Washington, and this is the historical context of all of this. A president in the White House, the party in the White House usually faces